Check, bitches. No, this is Rokktalk Podcast. It is me, DJ Rokkwilder. Got LoopGuapo in the building.
Yeah.
He's probably high.
Welcome back to the shit show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that explains the year, 2020 so far. Just everything with coronavirus and, people losing jobs and losing baby mamas, being distraught. Yeah,
2020 has been one of those box of chocolates moments. You don't know what you're going to get until the day you biting into that motherfucker.
It was baby shit. You thought it was a $100,000 candy bar. It was some baby shit.
You thought it was going to be the one with the caramel in it.
You thought so, but it was just runs. It's been a lot. But
Man.
we're here. It's October 1st. So, like the beginning of Halloween season, some people were getting ready back at Labor Day. So, it's whatever to some of us.
Honestly, bro, I think people put up their Christmas trees already. Some people are going to skip right by it.
I'm fine because I'm not big on Halloween. I'll go right to Thanksgiving and Christmas.
I don't know.
If I had to pick.
Are people even like going trick or treating? Because I know it's been a big deal and trying to.
I know it's been a big. I know in Los Angeles County they pretty much said you cannot go trick or treating. They pretty much put a thing out where that's not allowed because COVID. So it will be very interesting to watch because LA, the people just don't give a damn. They're just gonna do what they want anyway. So that will be interesting to see unfold, especially because Halloween's on a Saturday this year.
Okay, so I mean that's a good day to have Halloween.
There's a lot of DJs that I know that are getting booked up for Halloween because it's a Saturday. So there's I'm hella
party
booked.
Here in Arizona.
Party. I know some people are getting married on Halloween because it's a Saturday. And then, just being able to be out and about. So people are ready to party and mingle and be on Tinder again and Grindr. So they're going to have a good time regardless of whatever I recommend. Just don't get the clap. Protect yourself, please. Yeah, speaking of protect yourself. So this story with Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion has really grown, I'll say. So Megan came out with all this stuff about the incident and how Tory shot her, and there's been a big swell support for Megan Thee Stallion to, stand up for what happened, and a lot of black men are standing behind her, fighting against, just domestic violence. So it's comforting to watch. But then Tory Lanez came out with was it an album or a mixtape? It felt like a mixtape.
It was an album.
He was talking shit about everybody.
Man,
He had a whole song dissing Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
He was just pissed the whole.
I mean, it wasn't really like he was dissing Meg Thee Stallion per se. It was more like he was dissing everybody who was coming at him for not knowing the situation. And more so, I don't know. I feel like he got feelings for Meg Thee Stallion still after this. If he didn't do it, I mean, he's trying to plead his case.
I got questions. You shot that bitch in the foot. So
he said on there how you identify the shooter from behind. You got shot from behind. That's a good question.
If you have feelings for her, you would have protected her.
He said
if
if
it was
police
real,
didn't know that she was shot.
They know that she was bleeding, but they didn't know until she got to the hospital because she didn't want to tell nobody what really happened.
He did Kalani, which I guess one of his song.
Oh yeah, because she dropped him off of her album. She's like, yeah, nah, that remix is gone.
In the disses, he was talking about how you guys dropped me off of the deluxe version, but not the original song.
Yeah, so the deluxe version.
It's kind of weird seeing me in your top 5, and you guys got all these feelings for me. He talked about Dream Doll, Chance the Rapper, Asian Doll, J.R. Smith, JoJo. Man, he had some words for J.R. Smith.
J.R. Smith as in basketball player?
The basketball player.
Okay, just checking. I was like, I know he ain't rapping.
He has clips of, in one of his songs, pretty much all the news outlets talking about him. He's on there getting Donkey of the Day.
Talking. Damn. It'll be interesting, to say the least, that's for sure. But it's just going to keep unfolding.
He just dropped a music video. You seen it?
No.
Bro, you gotta kinda check. We gotta check it out a little bit, just to see. I mean, I'm like, it really kind of the visual. I think it was a great job for the music video. It really puts together kind of the story, like really the underdog story. And he's fighting, like you really see that.
Right.
But
I feel like he's gonna be like shooting a stallion horse as a metaphor for Megan Thee Stallion. Is that too soon? I don't know. I was just thinking that in my
not too
head.
soon.
I'm concerned because he just be doing the most. So this is most high. Oh hell, returns. All right, so y'all need to check out Tory Lane's video for Most High because
You're fighting a demon.
What the?
He fight a demon.
What?
Okay, now
hell?
I thought this was great. Like creativity as far as the music video with this, but when it switches up and he goes into his right here, his Slick Rick mode.
I got you.
That was pretty dope. So always is something about when the artists getting their masters. There always some type of
This guy hit it with the world. He really.
We can bring back Vaping Apes.
Oh hell, we don't need to bring those back. Those don't need to come back. Not at all.
Yeah, that's Tory Lanez right there, man.
Okay. We'll see how this goes.
I mean, Tory Lanez, he undoubtedly the artist of this year. Everything that he's done, the 2 albums now that he's put out, Quarantine Radio.
Okay, I don't know about
Drama.
artists of the year. I don't know about artists of the year. If I had to say artist of the year,
I'm not saying like music wise. I'm just saying like the totality of everything that he's, being the artist of this year. Like he's the one in the forefront. Been in the news. He was number 1 on Quarantine Radio with that. He just got his masters back. If he didn't have gotten to this, he probably would could have been argued for one of the, album of the year maybe up there with not for the Daystar, but for the other one.
Maybe.
But
I feel like if I had to pick hip hop artists like of the year, whoever had the most like impact, I think it would be Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Because Savage Remix blew up, and then WAP is still hot.
Females are making a huge impact in the game.
They're making a lot of things known, and they're not scared to go up against the dudes. So
yeah. Oh, that's what we're supposed to put on the list. Cardi B and oh boy's divorce.
Oh
he's talking
about Cardi B and
he's talking about how WAP was an embarrassment for him.
Yeah, but if you go to her Instagram, she was like, "Love seeing my wife and being a powerful black woman. Go get WAP today." It's like, okay.
Like, come on, bro. You confusing.
See, now you just trying to get the last word in because she was being real about it, and
it's
now
not going your way.
It's not going your way. It hasn't been going his way since they hooked up because she's been the bigger artist ever since they got together. Even before, like, he ain't doing nothing. Like, people know Quavo. They know Offset because Cardi B's his wife, well, ex-wife now, I guess, if it goes through. So he's kind of screwed. But I don't know what the Migos are gonna do. Cause like Takeoff, I feel like Takeoff's been like in the basement with the Dungeon family, just working on stuff. Quavo's been with Sweetie, and then Offset's been
playing video games
and texting people and hiding his phone when his wife comes in the room. Yeah, so it's a lot happening.
Out here for a player, man. You know what I'm saying? It's too easy to get caught these days.
Yeah, no, just don't do it. That's all I gotta say. Just don't do it, cause then you're gonna be in a battle. You're gonna have beef.
Black men don't cheat.
Okay, Carlos Miller. Just because Carlos Miller ran it doesn't mean that he's not a black man. I think he disowned Offset. He's like, black men don't cheat. He's not a black man. I think that's literally what he said.
Yeah.
But it's whatever. Yeah, but you're going to get in trouble. You're going to get in these beefs, kind of like Biden and Trump. And Biden said everybody in the 303.
Speaking of the shit show.
Oh, my God. Oh, it was. I felt bad for the mediator.
Oh, yeah. People were talking about who should have mediated. I thought it was funny you sent me that Sam Jackson one. That was funny.
Oh man, because it was like people. It's like he should moderate the next presidential debate. Samuel Jackson, y'all shut the fuck up now. Y'all got 2 minutes.
Whoever the moderator needs to be able to have access to control. Just turn the mic off. You're done.
They need to give him. They need to like train him up to like handle that stuff because it's like it was just a lot, and he was just on the human level. He was like, "Come on," like.
I thought they did a pretty good job with the fact checking too. That came pretty smooth.
They were definitely trying to fact check because I think they know that if you don't fact check them, people aren't gonna watch or care.
Yeah.
Like, no, someone has to check these fools.
Yeah. So I've been listening. I've been hearing different theories, and one of the theories I'm hearing about Trump is, of course he played to his base.
He always plays to his base.
He always plays to his base. I think one of the things he's trying to do is play to his base, but also distance Biden from the left, the far left people. Yeah. And which will separate him from the Democratic left and also middle America.
Yeah.
And so that's gonna he wants to, I don't know, get the lower nature out of him to kind of make the people who are in the middle stay home and not go vote. And so that way he can, keep appealing to his base. But Biden, on the other hand, you see him the whole time we're hearing about Sleepy Joe.
Yeah.
We're hearing about how he's not coherent, and it could have played into the Republicans on the right side's demise because, from this whole perspective, what we've been hearing is Sleepy Joe, but we're just hearing it as a backlash from the right side, and so the left can say, oh, look, they're just, talking fake news, what Trump does.
Yeah.
But now they're seeing him in the center stage, and he is coherent. He is, he's attacking, making some dumbass statements, but He is coherent. He is putting together sentences, so it makes the middle America look at it like, okay, there he is coherent. We can trust him, I guess.
He was like, he's not that as dumb as we thought.
Yeah.
Like, he's definitely been making reaches to try to, mend relationships with, like, certain communities, black, brown community, yellow community, red community, stuff like that. He's trying to help build relationships. I'm like, that's cool, but if you're gonna drop us like a ugly ex or something that you found on Tinder, one night stand, once you get in the White House, you're gonna have a problem.
That's what they do, though, man. That's what they do.
You have a problem, but it'll be interesting because he has Kamala Harris, so I'm not sure how to feel. I know it was a play. I feel like it was a play because they wanted the black vote and the women.
Oh
vote.
yeah, of course.
So,
it's
like,
so obvious, man.
They're gonna do whatever they can to make sure Biden does not die.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know how much power they would actually give her. I know for certain, like, a lot of people I know, even people like from the South that they're super right or whatever, they all come to the agreement that if we were to have a black female as president, it would either be Condoleezza Rice or Michelle Obama. Like, people that hated Barack Obama as president, they respect Michelle Obama and they'd rather vote for Michelle Obama.
She held it down.
She did a lot of work as being first lady. It was almost like she was VP. She was doing so much shit.
Yeah, I think it's so undervalued their family dynamic.
Yeah,
and their ability to, keep the problems in house and raise these children.
Yeah, because they're like. Now they're like what, 19, 17?
Yeah,
they're just now like ending high school, going into college. So like they grew up like in the White House. Like,
remember, wasn't there a picture of the older one smoking weed?
Probably.
I think there was. LeBron's son did you hear about that?
Oh,
he was caught on IG Live smoking weed, talking about how his dad smoked the Denver Nuggets while he's smoking this nugget.
Man, I know we I feel like they should get a pass because coronavirus, but whenever the government tries to federally, make weed legal, it's going to be a touchy subject for certain people because certain states are cool with it, but federally, but if they make it legal federally, they're going to have to let all those people that went to jail for that, for selling or having in possession, they're going to have to let them out because some people have got 25 years for carrying marijuana. It's kind of ridiculous.
I think, let's see. July 1st, Prop 207. All right, Prop 207.
I'm intrigued by this because if it gets passed,
the law would allow limited marijuana possession, use, and cultivation by adults 21 or older, amended criminal penalties for marijuana possession, ban smoking marijuana in public, impose a 16% excess tax on marijuana sales to fund public programs, authorize state and local regulation of marijuana licenses, and allow expungement of marijuana offenses. So go vote November 3rd, 2020, Tuesday.
Yeah, okay.
That's here in AZ, for AZ. Let's see what the legal for the national.
For the federal one, yeah, because I'm definitely interested. Because it's like, back in Woodstock, like your grandparents like got high because it was a thing. Now there's so much health benefits of CBD and like being able to control it for so many different ailments that if they make it legal, it will help so many people. They'll just tax it and make a ton of money off of it. That'll probably help them because COVID, all the money they print in, the value of the dollar's going down. So if they legalize marijuana federally, that might help them in the long run or even the short run because, people got anxiety, people freaking out still.
So this for the federal level, House vote on marijuana legalization bill postponed after backlash from moderate lawmakers. So they pushing it back. They want to do it
They're a bunch of
after
bitches.
this election.
Bunch of bitches. But yeah, so they got figured out in D.C. But one thing that they did figure out, apparently, the House of Representatives, the Democrats that mostly control that, they approved the stimulus package worth $2.2 trillion. It's pretty much laid out the same way, where every person gets $1,200.
I heard they still had like 20. I heard they still had a lot of money that they didn't spend yet from the last one.
Unless they
and
need,
the people
need
was
to,
what,
they're
only
going to keep
13%?
it. Only 13%.
Come
A
on.
lot of money went to big business, of course, like they need it.
Of course.
But yeah.
Which kind of, everybody saw the Trump's taxes thing. That was a pretty big headline. Yeah. And he played that off in the debate. Did you hear that? He was like, well, you guys under Obama gave us these tax exemptions. Like, this is what you did for us business people.
Like, motherfucker.
Like, damn it, you can't do nobody. You can't say nobody.
So, yeah, hopefully we'll get a date, because this just happened, like, today. House of Representatives are going with this. It's called the HEALS Act. So we have the HEROES Act, HEALS Act. It's a lot of acts and stuff going on, but, you know, hopefully, hey, right in time for Black Friday, $1,200 in your bank account. We going big. Somebody getting a PlayStation 5. Probably not me. I'm gonna save that for a house. I gotta try to adult successfully.
For real.
I gotta keep it going. I've been working this 9 to 5. You know, doing good. It's work from home. It's cool.
Yeah.
Everybody I'm training with is real cool. Like, of course, businesses are like, yeah, like next year we're gonna open an office. I was like, I don't want to open an office. I'll work from home the whole time, because you know, customer service, it's not hard.
You don't need to be in an office.
I got Gigablast internet. I don't need to go nowhere.
Man, I'm trying to get some Gigablast internet. My shit, bro, be down like so much, bro. It's the worst. And I think they're a monopoly. Fuck CenturyLink.
Oh.
You can't. Oh man, where I live, it's always down.
Hell, it's been touchy out here with Cox lately.
Yeah.
They've been trying to expand, but then there'll be times where it just be down. Like, oh, can't do nothing. Play some Monopoly.
But the stimulus check about to be nice though when it come in, man.
It'll definitely be helpful, because I know that there's people like struggling. They're also gonna bring back $600 a week for unemployment, so that'll help a lot of people. The question will be, what are they gonna do about evictions? Because I know that's kind of a question mark. So hopefully more details will come out about that. And
people making more than I make doing nothing.
I'm aware. I was there once, and now I have a job because I want to have a W-2 to prove my income and get a house and be a responsible adult, and I'm getting upset because I could just be on unemployment. But it's fine. I'll be okay. I'll be fine. But, so since it's October now and Halloween is approaching real quick, what horror movies or Halloween, like, movies do you watch around this time of year?
Halloween Town. Every year.
I'm not mad because it's a solid movie.
Yeah.
Made for TV movie too, ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
Shout out to Disney for making those Disney Channel original movies.
Yeah, I can't wait for the next one. Halloween Town 2. What's the other one?
Yeah.
Hocus Pocus?
Hocus Pocus is, that's a good one.
That's the one they making another one of.
They wrote a book, like that was a sequel. So like people have been demanding for years that they make the film, and like that movie's so classic. I feel like we will have unrealistic expectations, and it's gonna be shit, and we're gonna be mad, and we're not gonna talk about it. Kind of like the last Airbender film that nobody talks about because it didn't happen. Oh shit! But like, I feel like if I had to pick a horror movie, I would pick. I think I would pick Us, Jordan Peele, because that one's so dope.
I love the twist.
The twist was so
the twist.
good. But like,
So
cause
good.
I don't really do slasher movies. But if I'm watching like a family movie, like for Halloween, I'll like Hocus Pocus is good. Nightmare Before Christmas is good for Halloween or Christmas. Halloween Town is solid. Don't Look Under the Bed.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Phantom of the Megaplex. My Mom's on a Date with a Fan. All the Disney Channel original movies that were for Halloween, they're just solid.
Yeah.
I appreciate Disney Plus because the vault is extensive. Until they put Famous Jet Jackson on there, I'm gonna have a problem with them because I need that.
We need to write a letter, damn it, to
We
Disney.
need to start a movement. I'm
Start
gonna
a movement. Jet
I need
Jackson
change.org. I'm gonna pull that up and get some because that would be a good one.
Can you just start any movement on change.org?
Pretty much.
You just like,
If you get enough traction, then it'll go viral.
well, let's make this happen.
Shit. But yeah, I know some people get into The Shining. I know it's dope and supposed to be great. Stanley Kubrick and Jack Nicholson. I'm not sure. They made like a sequel. It's called like Doctor Sleep or whatever the hell, and it was it didn't do as well as they hoped in the box office. So that should tell you what it is. I'm mad because I wanted to see, like, I'm not into slasher movies, but I saw the trailer for Candyman, like the sequel reboot that Jordan Peele was. I wanted to see that in like broad daylight. I'm not gonna see that night.
Yeah.
But like it's funny because like going on YouTube and seeing all the theories about film and stuff. There was one about Candyman. It's like the victims are never black people, always white people, because the story of him, he was a slave, and something happened with him and a white woman, and they like burned him alive. They chopped off his hand, gave him an axe, and then like burned him alive. So like he always gets revenge on the white people. But there's always like one black person that was like there in an incident, but they like dismiss her as being crazy, and she doesn't go to jail. So it's like it's real interesting, and I wanted to see the new one because it looked dope. And they like really tore up Destiny's Child Say My Name for the trailer, and I was like, this is a whole vibe.
Yeah, I love when they can flip a song
when
like
they
that.
flip
for
it
a
like that, I'm
movie.
like, yo. Like, for us, I got 5 on it, was like so just, it was so eerie.
Yeah.
But it was so solid. It was so thick.
Yeah.
That's about it.
And then Antebellum, bro, that one looked good too.
Antebellum
man.
looked dope.
I haven't seen it
And like they put on streaming services. Well, none of the ones I have. It's not on Netflix. They put on like other ones, but that one looks good too because Janelle Monáe been killing it as an actress.
Yeah.
And the album. So it's like she's kind of becoming a chameleon. So I was looking forward to that one. Hopefully I'll be able to find it eventually. Don't know when though.
Yeah.
Maybe after the NBA Finals. Because
I'm excited for. I want to see The Mandalorian. That's coming out on the 30th.
The Mandalorian is coming
Right
out,
before
and
Halloween.
I'm hyped for different reasons.
Why?
Yes, the show's dope. I'm hyped for another season. I'm hyped because Sasha Banks is on there. She's a professional wrestler with the blue. She's had purple hair. Now she got blue hair, and like people think she's gonna be like a Jedi or an alien. I'm like, yes, go all out for that. And then Rosario Dawson is supposed to be in this season, and like I feel like they'll knock it out of the ballpark because the first one, it was pretty like, let's try this. We're gonna give you creative control. Go. This second season, they get more money for stuff. But the way they shot it was so dope. So like, I'm looking forward to that. Like, cause it's coming out. I think it's the day before Halloween.
Yeah.
So like, I can do that for.
Yeah.
I can watch the first episode for my Halloween night. I'm good, man.
I'm gonna be chilling.
I'll just buy candy. I don't need to go trick or treating.
Yeah.
I'll just like shoot candy at my son with a slingshot or something. Trick or treat. He's gonna kick out of that for some reason. But I am intrigued by the NBA Finals because we have Miami Heat versus LA Lakers. They already had game 1, which I almost forgot about because it was yesterday.
Bro,
Game 2
ratings
is on
have
the
been
second.
down, bro. Of course we forgot. They're not promoting it. They're not doing it right.
They're not promoting nothing.
They're
They're promoting selection a lot.
They think just because we haven't had sports that we are going to watch sports. People have filled their time. Then you have to make this shit like a Netflix series.
You have to make
Get us
this like
back
a
in.
big thing. Remember when we watched The Last Dance? Like every week? You have to make it feel like The Last Dance. You have to promote it that hard.
Yeah.
But no. Oh, it's fine. All the black guys are back playing basketball. They'll get our ratings up. No. You have to work too. Yeah. So you better get this.
They also saying news of NBA rating struggles will undoubtedly be received with glee from President Donald Trump who has previously attributed the league's lagging viewership to its protests against racial injustice.
Of course he is. Jackass. I can't with it. He associates Black Lives Matter with Antifa so much. I'm like, it's not the same.
Yeah.
Not even close to the same.
But meanwhile, he over here got his good Proud Boys told him to stand back and stand by.
Oh, he told him, yeah, just stand back, stand by. It's like,
to the point where one chapter of the Proud Boys had to link up with the Black Lives Matter and say we're not down for that white supremacy stuff. So that's good. And then Amazon is blocking the sale of the merchandise for Stand Back and Stand By. They're trying to hold that. But it says right here, the Proud Boys are a far-right neo-fascist, male-only organization with ties to white supremacists that promote and engage in political violence. It's based in the United States and also has a presence in Canada. Have you heard about them?
I heard some stuff recently, like as of today. I was like, what the hell is this? So
exactly, today. That's when I heard about him too. And then I seen some stuff. This dude who was on the Joe Rogan show was tripping, but I
Joe
guess
Rogan had everybody on the damn podcast.
Yeah, he did. But I guess the Proud Boys had to like cut him loose because he was being too belligerent with what he's talking about.
Well, he's probably drunk, so whatever. It happens. Proud Boys, they get drunk. It's fine.
So that's what that's all about, man.
But no, it's getting real interesting. And then Disney World, they're struggling. They're about to lay off hella people from their resorts, from their vacation club, from Imagineering. And people are still feeling the blow of coronavirus. So just because we got basketball and an election coming doesn't mean that everything's back to normal. Like, things are still, we got a ways. They better not cancel Christmas. I want Christmas to be good. But I feel like nothing's going to be open and like functioning as it used to be until March. So like spring break, it's going to be like a full year. I think it's going to be a full year. So like from spring break 2020 to spring break 2021, it's going to be real slow get-go. And this vaccine, I'm not getting the vaccine. I'm not getting first round. Not even second round, not even third round. Maybe 10th round, but I don't even need it because I'm pretty sure I already had it.
Pretty sure we got antibodies.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got
ready to fight some motherfuckers coming in our system. I'm good.
That and ginger ale with orange juice.
Just rub some Vicks on it.
Just get some Vicks. You better get a Sprite and go lay down.
Right.
You better get some eucalyptus oil in that diffuser and lay down with some Sprite. You'll be alright. That's my mom be talking to them right now too. You ain't sick. You better get up and go to school. I waited 6 months for you to get your ass back in school. Now you back in school. Now you talking about you sick. When you was home, you wanted to play PlayStation all day. Now you go in school. You're like, I don't feel good. No, get your black ass up. Go in school. It's been a lot, but I'm optimistic. Everything's kind of building back up. The Friday Night Function's still going.
Yeah.
Like last week was Outcast, and it was real fun because it was a lot of digging to get that together. This Friday we're bringing back Latin Night, so that's gonna be a thing for all the brown folk.
Oh, I guess the Proud Boys have been recruiting in Arizona for months.
I bet they have.
15 Arizona.
I can believe that. Because this is a lot of people that are secluded. And then some people that are from Midwest to South that don't really interact with social people in general. So if you say something if you say something a certain way to somebody, you can get them to believe whatever you want. It's all about delivery and tone. You make it sound like we're at war with this serious terrorist group that's domestic, they'll believe it's a real terrorist group, and they will go after somebody, even though it's not a terrorist group.
That fear, bro. People
are so many things are coming out of fear. It's annoying. It's sincerely annoying. I can't even do it. Please wash your hands, wash your ass. Treat people the way you want to be treated. You tell kids that all the time. Treat others the way you want to be treated, and then everything will be good. Treat everybody with love. If you haven't heard, if you haven't watched Trolls World Tour, go watch Trolls World Tour. There's a song on there Anderson .Paak made. It's called All Is Love. That song bops. Okay? So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out now. It's called It's All Love. That's what it is. It's All Love. Anderson .Paak, Troll World Tour. That's how I feel about a lot of things. Like, yeah, I don't know you. Or, like, I know you a long time ago. Haven't talked to you in a while. But it's all good.
In Circle K's now, they got this thing where basically, like, you're on self-checkout now. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't. I haven't gone to Circle K forever. I go Quick Trip all day.
They're in I don't know, they might be in Quick Trip too, but they're in all the Circle K's now. Basically, it's like a pad, right?
Oh, the touch pad scans it?
Yeah, it scans. It like recognizes what's on the pad, and it just charges you. And all you gotta do is pay. Like I put a drink and some chips. It recognized the drink and the chips. It charged me. Boom, I'm out the door. People waiting in line. I'm like, wow, motherfuckers gonna be losing their job even at the.
I remember when self-checkout came to these grocery stores, I was like, oh, someone's gonna lose their job. Yeah. Do I get an employee discount for this? No.
No.
Well, fuck you.
We write this shit off in my taxes.
I write that shit off. It's my W-2. But now people are like, yeah, machines, automation. It's like, okay. These teenagers gonna lose their jobs, and then entry level is gonna get lower entry level because you're gonna need new people, young blood to come in the company. You better not take their damn jobs. Your first job should be at a fast food restaurant or an entertainment complex. So like a movie theater, skating rink, arcade, bowling alley, fast food restaurant, server at a fancy restaurant. That's usually your first job. It should be your first job. And if y'all taking that away, okay. All them kids gonna be coming for, oh, I want to be an office assistant, or I want to be like, like a technician full time. It's like, you don't even know how to use a calculator, like, efficiently. You don't, come on now. You don't know what HTML is. No. Go back, learn the basics. You learn that at the entry level, bottom of the barrel, gutter, minimum wage jobs. That's where you learn about resilience too. When you're working all those hours doing all that for minimum wage, you appreciate when you get above minimum wage jobs.
Yes, you do. Anytime you're working your ass off and you get a better job, you appreciate the new job.
Yeah, it's all about perspective. These kids need perspective. They were at home for 6 months.
Hell
Come on now.
So you say you about to play this Latin mix?
Yeah, so the Latin night is going to be back on the Friday Night Function, so tomorrow, really. Yeah. So the 10th of October, we're doing Friday Night Function, Latin night, Latin flavors all night from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Okay.
And, tequila shots, maracas.
It is going to be the end of the summer, so, feel your Latin vibes popping.
Yeah, it's Latin. It's in the summer for everyone else, but not here in Arizona.
Not here in Arizona.
October 1st, shit was 104.
Jeez. It's still hot out there.
It's like, oh yeah, the only place you can have a Halloween pool party.
Yeah.
Arizona. It's the summer.
Only place you can probably have a Christmas pool party too.
I thought about that once, but it got cold all of a sudden. Or it started raining, so it is what it is.
Yeah, I remember one year randomly started snowing in Mesa.
Oh yeah, people were freaking out. Mesa and Scottsdale, people were like, "Oh my god, it's snowing!" Like
that snow was hitting the ground like midday too. That was out of all time.
It was midday when it's usually the hottest. It was ridiculous, but shit. I hope everybody's doing well. Please wash your hands, wash your ass continuously. This episode was sponsored by Your Mama's House. Get everything you need at Your Mama's House. Taxes done, fresh baked rolls, or you need a new man. Your Mama's House.
Yeah, also sponsored by Royal Vibes.
Royal Vibes. Dot shops. Yes, sir.
Get your baby mama something fly. So, when she kicks you out, be like, bitch, I bought you that.
It's like, I bought you that. I bought this for you. You better appreciate it. Or if they need something for, their Christmas party, but they don't know what to get. Yeah. Get some fly from Royal Vibes. Dot shop. That's what you need. All day, every day. Y'all be good. This is the Rokktalk Podcast, and we out.
Peace.